In the last episode of doing this challenge, I had guys from the American League West try to hit a home run over the Yankees right field porch, and the Athletics did it the least. They were the slowest. But today, we're going to do the AL Central. Also, bonus, who won the World Series in 2015 as part of the AL Central? Comment below your thoughts. Anyway, let's get to it. So, Vargas is the Chicago White Sox second baseman. And we're going to see if he can hit to right field. That is not right field. That is terrible. We need to try and get a big home run right over there. Wow. And that is a deep one. Unfortunately, that is just meh. This might be a little hard because this is the Chicago White Sox. Last year they went 41 and 121. That means they got 40 wins and 121 losses, which broke the MLB record for the most losses. A record you probably don't want to ever have your team affiliated with if you're a baseball nut. And that is in the right, just short, way short. Need to go a little bit on the earlier side a little bit. Hopefully I can get a big one here. Up. That's a good one, but it was a little late. And just, oh man, that was so close. Because the right field porch is 314 feet, by the way. So timing it just right is good. Oh, there it is. Right field. Is that enough? Oh my goodness, he did it. That is one from the AL Central. And depending on how many attempts, you guys will know at the end of the video who actually will win. We had a tie last time. Anyway, let's get to our next contender. This is Austin Hedges. The same Austin Hedges that was part of the 2023 World Series Championship Texas Rangers. And he's also, despite not being the best hitter, was one of the most motivating. And he's probably going to be the weakest hitter on here. So this might be a little challenging than I would expect. Because he's not exactly a power threat. Wow. His hitting sounds awful. He's got 30 power. I'm not joking when I say 30 power. So it might be a miracle. I might be able to make a more contact. He's a powerful defensive catcher, but a weak offensive catcher. He was traded from the Pirates in 2023, and he actually was able to be a good defensive catcher, but he was still able to provide some offense. But in the playoffs, he didn't do that well. And my goodness, this dude is atrocious. This guy is terrible. Garbage at this point. I really do not like that. Oh my. Jeez Louise. That was a late swing and a terrible one. And I'm not going to edit the power. That's something I never did. I never edited the power of any of the guys. So that's something I don't have any plans to do. Because the goal is to hit it in the right field porch of Yankee Stadium. Oh my. Hit it there again. I dare you. Hit it there again. I want to hit it to the opposite field. There we go. It's opposite field, but that is not a home run. That is not even close. There might be extra bases maybe, but that is not a home run. So that is going to be atrocious. That is a good cut, but he got a little bit on the ground, so that's a bad one. Just. Oh, ooh. That's a good one. But that's into right center. That's not a home run into right field. That is a home run into right center field. Good swing, though, but need to get to the right. Oh, ooh. So close. If I just need to time it just right. Time it. Just time it. Good swing, but foul. Way foul. That was a bad foul ball. Try this again. Yikes. If that was a game, he struck out right there. Because that was a curveball that went up and in and swung too late. Try to time it right. Good cut, but unfortunately, that will be a fly out. And not to right field like I wanted. And it doesn't really help that he has that open stance a little bit there. So it makes it a little challenging. And that would have been a single, probably. Unless into the gap to be extra bases. So that's one thing. That is just terrible. Sounds like someone put a hole in that bat. And that is just atrocious. Up, come on. Get out. Yes! I thought it'd be the hardest one, but I'm already knocked that down. It took only maybe 3 minutes just to knock us down. We still got three more teams to do. This is Jace Young, the brother of Josh Young. Both guys are third basemen, and both guys are good, like, baseball players at college, but will they ever make it to the majors? Not every major leaguer that came from college is good. Guys, take that into consideration a little bit there. Oh, that's a good swing on the second attempt! Just missed! Ah! Ha ha! That would have been so good if he hit it out. So good. There we go. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. Where'd it land? Just missed! It went down the corridor. It didn't go down the right field line or the right field porch area. That is not a home run either. Jeez. And that little dong right in the center field. That was a bit interesting. That was very, very interesting. Okay. That is not a home run. That is a long fly out. If there was any fielders there, which I have not turned on fielders because I just wanted to be just a hitter and a pitcher and a catcher and the challenge that I have. And that's a long pop out right there. And we're going to just calm down. Just try to focus on getting a hit. It's a little harder. It's a lefty. But then again, I don't use the weakest pitchers. I use whatever they give me. That's pretty much how I try to be good at this. So, up. Oh, that's a good one. Come on, get out. Yes! It hit out the rail, but it was in the right field porch. That's good enough. 2 more teams to go. MJ Melendez is up for the Kansas City Royals. This will be interesting. He's a lefty, just like Jace. So, will he be good? First pitch. Oh! Oh my! On the first swing, he hit it right into the deck. Oh my goodness. We still got one more. The Minnesota Twins. And I got a friend in Minnesota that might be interested. May not be a baseball fan. He'd be interested to know his take gets recognized. This is Brooks Lee, a switch hitting shortstop for Minnesota Twins. Got a little jump in his swing. That is not good. Start. Already he's in second place. So MJ Melendez won with one swing of the bat, but we'll see how long it takes for this guy. So right there, that's a good one, and that is just wow. Look at the little jump. He's got a little jackety a little bit right there. He's just jumping up and down, up and down, up and down. Oh, hold on. Is that good? No, that is not the right field porch. That's the bleachers, and that's the bleacher section. It needs to be down in that right field porch area. That is not the direction I want. It needs to be in the all the way on the right. It needs to be all the way on the right. So let's try this again. Good cut would be nice. Nope, that is a horrible swing. Just got under it, right there. So that little jump in on the spatula, going up and down, it's kind of a little undaunting right there. And not a good start, my dude. You're doing terrible. If he goes in last place, that'll be a laugh. It'll be like the athletics one. So there we go. Oh my, come on, curve over, curve over. And no, it did not curve over. He had 2 home runs in right field area, but it didn't hit all the way to the right field porch. It needs to hit the shortest porch in right field, the New York Yankees. If it was the Yankee Stadium that was done in originally 1923, that would have been interesting. That is not a right field area. That is a, well, as you hit the rail, that is right center. He needs to hit 1 to right field. Make it a torpedo bat. Nope, that is not going to be in down the right field line. So, come on. We have to do better. So, let's try this again. Oh, my gosh. Ugh. The frustrations is real. This guy might end up in last place. Also, I kind of noticed the uniform design kind of looks similar to the Dude Perfect design that is fouled off. Because they have a football-style jersey that have stars on their sleeves. But they had Dude Perfect and everything. And they did a good job with the numbers and everything. Where it's literally they stitched the numbers in so it's not, like, ripped. Like one of those, like, you iron the numbers on. So that's something pretty cool right there. Come on. There we go. There we go. Yes! So that was all the AL Central. And the winner is the Royals' MJ Melendez. First swing. Couldn't beat that. And I will be doing more. You guys blast 1,000 views on the last one. Let's blast another 1,000 on this one. I'll see you next time. God bless you all. Don't forget it.